started and thrives today. Finke Logging has been a strong supporter of Orofino and Timberline High School basketball and the students who work tirelessly in the classroom and on the courts. Good luck, teams, harvesting our renewable resource, timber. That's Finke Logging.
I've seen this movie before.
You have?
This is the part where all is lost and the hero searches for hope. Then a mysterious figure reminds her that she has the Farmer's Home Policy Perk guaranteed replacement cost and that her home will be rebuilt regardless of her limits or if the cost of materials has gone up.
That's really something.
Get a whole lot of something with Farmer's Policy Perks. Wait, I didn't ruin the ending, did I?
Yeah, you did.
We are farmers. Bum, bum, bum.
At 622 Brighton Avenue in Lewiston, see me, Greg Kimberlink, your local farmer's insurance agent.
If you can count yourself as one of the hundreds of folks across the Clearwater who wakes up in the morning with a stiff and aching back, your answer is Riverside Physical Therapy. While everyone is unique in their issues, the therapists at Riverside PT work hard to deliver the care you need to feel better after the very first visit. A satisfied patient is the simple goal of all the staff. Let us assess your healthcare needs and develop a recovery plan to fit you. Call for an appointment today, 476-7105, Riverside Physical Therapy, Highway 12 West, Orofino.
And we welcome you back to Kellogg High School. It's the game number 3 of the 2023 2A District 1-2 Boys Basketball Tournament. And it is time for the Riverside Physical Therapy schedules and scores. Trying to get over an ache or pain, possibly a fall from this past winter's ice and snow, stop by Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, Riverside Physical Therapy. Okay, let's take a look first off at this bracket. In a play-in game this past Saturday at Grangeville, the Bulldogs were seeded as the number 4 team to play against the number 5 seed Priest River Lamana High Spartans. Priest River defeated Grangeville by the final of 43-37. So meaning the Grangeville Bulldogs season is finished for the 2023 season. Priest River now moves over to the right side of the bracket. They are the 5 seed to take on the number 1 seed St. Mary's Lumberjacks. That game will also tip off at 1 o'clock today over at St. Mary's High School. St. Mary's the 1 seed, Priest River the 5 seed. And this in Game 3, the number 2 seed Kellogg Wildcats face off against the number 3 seed Orofino Maniacs. Play from this past weekend in 2A girls state playoffs, from Bishop Kelly High School. The Grangeville girls lost in Saturday's consolation game to Ryrie, 51-49. In 1A Division I play, Prairie downed Lapway in the third place game, the final of that one, 58-34. In 1A Division II play, Kendrick won the consolation bracket contest against Leadore, 59-35, and Deary lost the third place game against Rockland, 38-31. You are all caught up on the Riverside Physical Therapy schedules and scores. We're going to take another break. When we come back, we'll talk about how these two teams matched up over the season and where they fall in the bracket once again. Don't go away. We'll return to Kellogg High right after this.
No matter if you're building a new home or just expanding the business, your best bet is to call on your construction partner, Barlow Quality Truss. Long trusted by folks across the Clearwater Valley, Barlow Quality Truss resonates confidence, building commercial, residential, and farm buildings. Call anytime for a free estimate. And with our new boom truck, you'll find free delivery to the ground within 100 miles. Barlow Quality Truss, rooting on the Maniac basketball teams during postseason play.
P1FCU's Ascend Checking is a simple free checking account that gives you the flexibility to earn dividends. Plus, get anytime account access with online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and no minimum balance requirements. So level up your finances with an Ascend checking account. Learn more at p1fcu.org/ascend. P1FCU, your community, your credit union. Insured by NCUA.
Today you have numerous options when selecting your IRA, and deciding which account is right for you is one of the most important decisions you will make for your financial future. Hi, this is Terry Bowling with Camas Financial Services. Give me a call to find out which IRA fits your financial needs or to update your current IRA savings strategy. You can reach me, Terry Bowling, at 476-7100 or stop by my office at 230 Johnson Avenue in Orofino to set up a free, no-obligation appointment today. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Hi, this is Terry Bowling with Camas Financial Services. I am available to help you select the right investment options when you are faced with early retirement, changing or losing a job, or any other lifestyle changes that warrant a review of your financial plan. You can reach me, Terry Bowling, at 476-7100 or stop by my office at 230 Johnson Avenue, Orofino to set up a free, no-obligation appointment today. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Back here from Kellogg High School. Thank you for tuning in today to the 2023 2A District 1-2 Boys Basketball Tournament. I'm Jeff Jones from Kellogg High School. The Kellogg Wildcats, the number 2 seed in the district tournament, getting set to take on the number 3 seed, Orofino Maniacs. So these two teams met twice during the regular season. The first meeting was back on January 14th, a game that was played on the Wildcats floor here, and Kellogg really just had their way with Orofino as the Maniacs found themselves down in this first of two meetings, the final of 73-34. A game that was a little closer at Orofino High School on January 21st, 1 week later from the first contest. Kellogg still coming away with the victory, 56-45. The Maniacs would finish their 18-game season with a record of 10-8 overall, 2-4 in league. Now, the two league wins that the Maniacs had were both over Grangeville. The first game was at Orofino on December 21st, where the Maniacs won in overtime, 47-45. And then the second contest was held on the Bulldogs floor. Orofino would squeak out a 1-point victory, 52-51. Those were the only two league wins that the Maniacs had. On the other side of the coin, the Kellogg Wildcats would finish with a league record of 7-1. That one lone loss was just this past Monday, a game that was played at St. Mary's High School, where St. Mary's defeated Kellogg by the needed margin of points in order to win the number 1 seed. But Kellogg and St. Mary's both finish tied across the conference with 7-1 records. Kellogg would finish overall at 14-6. Because they tied with a 7-1 record, they share the league championship. So again, it was something that Kellogg was theirs to win the entire league championship. They just had to go to St. Mary's and defeat St. Mary's by St. Mary's could win, but they couldn't allow them to win by more than 11 points. But unfortunately for Wildcat fans, it was a 19-point victory for St. Mary's, and so Kellogg would have to split the league championship trophy with them. And I've asked to find out if there was going to be a league championship presentation, a trophy presentation, but no one seems to know right now. So we'll just kind of play it by ear and find out whether or not they will do that. Again, St. Mary's is the number 1 seed. They are playing the 5 seed Priest River Lamana High Spartans, a game that is also tipping off at 1 o'clock. Priest River, you might think, well, I don't remember Orofino or any of these teams playing Priest River, because Priest River, due to budgetary constraints, said they would not be able to travel down to District 2. So neither Grangeville nor Orofino played Priest River during the regular season. Priest River would stay up north, but they said they would play in the district tournament, and they would take the lowest seed that would be available, which is the 5 seed. And again, Priest River with a 43-37 victory over the Grangeville Bulldogs on Saturday, so the Grangeville Bulldogs do not find themselves in this tournament to extend their season. They are getting ready for baseball season now. All right, the officials have met right out here in front with both head coaches. Our officials today from District 1 are Ben Allen, Clark Peterson, and Josh Beharns. As they've talked, both head coaches for the Wildcats, Mike Martin, and for the Maniacs, Rocky Barlow. And they've already also gotten together with team captains. And so everything is ready to go here. The officials coming through for yet another fist bump, and I think they're just looking to try and get on the radio in a nice way anyway. Again, yeah, it is. That's Josh Beharns right there. He said, radio is my favorite. I think he wanted me to give him a microphone. All right, one last break. We'll come back with starting lineups and the tip-off to today's Orofino Kellogg basketball game right after this.
Simmons Natal Enterprises, where we not only back our area schools, community organizations, and civic groups, we also back the efforts of those fighting against breast cancer. Simmons Natal Sanitation hopes you'll call to ask about one of our new pink rolling totes for your home or business. When you rent one of these totes, you show your support for those battling breast cancer. A portion of the rental fees will go directly to organizations helping those in need. Simmons Natal Enterprises, backing the fight against breast cancer.
Watson's Market Orofino is extremely proud of all our local high school kids with their participation in basketball and wrestling. Hi, this is Brandy, and we hope you'll support all our kids and attend a competition.
From Nez Perce to Highland, Orofino to Timberline, Watson's Market knows that our student athletes work hard in the classroom and on the court. You make us all proud. Best wishes for success from Watson's Market on Michigan Avenue.
Good luck, teams, and win from all of us at your longtime supporter, Watson's Market.
The morning paper arrives and you just can't extend your arms far enough to focus on the print. Does this seem like a typical day for you? Help is just an appointment away with Family Eye Care in Orofino and Kamei. Dr. Rick Lundgren is the Valley's trusted optometrist when it comes to your eyesight. Family Eye Care's highly trained staff will make sure your family has the finest in air care and eyewear. Call for an appointment and let Dr. Rick Lundgren perform a complete eye examination with the latest technology available. Single lens, bifocal, or progressive eyeglasses. Accentuate your personal style with statement-making glasses, contact lenses, sunglasses, and designer frames. Family Eye Care on Michigan Avenue, Orofino, and on Highway 12 West in Kamei is your stop for name brand frames, optics, and people who really care about your eyesight. Family Eye Care, where most insurance coverage is accepted along with major credit cards. We put your family first at Family Eye Care. No matter if you're building a new home or just expanding the business, your best bet is to call on your construction partner, Barlow Quality Truss. Long trusted by folks across the Clearwater Valley, Barlow Quality Truss resonates confidence, building commercial, residential, and farm buildings. Call anytime for a free estimate. And with our new boom truck, you'll find free delivery to the ground within 100 miles. Barlow Quality Truss, rooting on the Maniac basketball teams during postseason play.
And we welcome you back to Kellogg High School as we get set for game number 3 of the 2023 2A District 1-2 Boys Basketball Tournament. It's the number 2 seed Kellogg Wildcats on their home court to face off against number 3 seeded Orofino Maniacs. Let's go ahead and run down the starting lineups. First off, for the team on the visitor side of the scoreboard, they are the Orofino Maniacs. They are coached by Mr. Rocky Barlow. And he is assisted by Matt Carlock and Dave Olive, along with John Sperano. It'll be a starting lineup of senior Nick Drobish. He is a 6'1" guard. Landon Hudson is a 5'11" guard, a junior on this Maniac squad. Joel Scott is a 6' senior. He'll play at the forward position tonight. Quentin Naranjo, a freshman on this Maniac squad. He is listed as a 5'9" guard. And then the last of the starting 5, Aiden Olive, is a 6'3" sophomore forward. So again, for the Maniacs, it's Drobish, Hudson, Gray, Cochrane, Naranjo, and Olive. And now for the Kellogg Wildcats, they are coached by Mr. Mike Martin. He's assisted by Taylor Tompkins, J.R. Buffington, Everett Jennings, and Josh McDonald. It's Luke Miller. He is a 5'7" senior. Ripley Luna is a 6'2" senior. Colby Luna, his twin brother, is 6'2", a senior. Colton Machuzek is a 6'1" senior, and Logan Hendrick is a 6' senior. A senior-dominated squad here for this basketball squad. It's Miller, Ripley Luna, Colby Luna, Machuzek, and Hendricks. Stepping into the center jump circle for the Maniacs is Joel Scott, and across from him is Colby Luna. The officials count players. They're looking, and we are ready to go. As the ball is in the air, and the tip is controlled by Kellogg. They will move from right to left. Here's a shot on the way for three by Luna. It's no good. Colby's shot is too long. Rebound taken off by the Maniacs. Scott comes the other way. Scott drives into the key, puts it up. It's too hard off the back of the iron. Rebound taken away by Machuzek. Quickly down the other end of the court. Bounce pass across the way. That's to Ripley Luna. Ripley comes, bounce pass to Miller. Miller tries to put it up. It's swatted away. Maniacs come away with a loose ball. On the left key for Orofino, Drobish. He'll feed to Hudson. Hudson goes around the right side of the key, lays it up off the glass, and it's good. Landon Hudson puts the Maniacs up on top, 2-0. Orofino drops into a 2-3 zone on top of the key. Ripley Luna holds the ball, feeds left side, gives to Hendricks. Hendricks back to Luna. Stands on the Wildcat near midcourt. On the dribble between the legs. Now he'll right side Hendricks. Hendricks back to Ripley. Ripley on top of the key, back to Hendricks. On the right side, bounce pass is knocked away. Luna comes away with it. He wants to drive left side of the key. Ball's knocked away, and Quinton comes away with it. Naranjo passes to the right, laying it up. A Scott on the right side. It does not go, but he'll get fouled on the way to the bucket, so it's Luke Miller, his first personal. It's the team's first, and Joel will go to the line to shoot a pair, or if you know, up 2-0. First free throws of our game today. First free throw is too hard off the back of the iron. No good. Our game brought to you by Clearwater Valley Health, Finke Logging, and Barlow Quality Trust. Here's the second free throw now by Scott, and it too is off the back of the iron. Maniacs come away with a rebound, but it's swatted away, and the Wildcats. Left side, three-pointer by Ripley Luna. It's too hard off the back of the iron. Rebound taken away by Hendricks. Back to Luna, again on top of the key. Feeds Hendricks. Luna tries to make the pass inside. Quinton steals it away. The freshman comes up big with 2 steals here in this first quarter of play. Naranjo dumps it in underneath. Shot put up, and it is good. Scott comes up with the field goal. It is 4-0 Orofino. Pass way out front to Luke Miller. Miller will feed to Luna. Colby gives down in the corner, trying to drive. The ball's knocked away, and the Maniacs come over with 3 straight steals by the Maniacs. On top is Joel Scott. He wants to drive, and he's fouled on the way to the bucket. Will they say it's on the floor or on the shot? 2-1, or 1-2, Knowlton Machuzek, his first. That's the team's second. The foul took place on the floor. Drobish will play the ball in. Substitutions by the Wildcats. Drobish looking, trying to find somebody, dumps it in, gives to Scott. Scott backs in, loses the handle, and he bounces it off a defender out of bounds. That was Colby Luna. He was guarding the basket. Joel was cut off, and he just bounced it off his leg out of bounds. Joel feeds out Quinton Naranjo, left side across the top of the key, goes to Hudson. Hudson drives left side of the key, terminates his dribble, feeds out to Joel, three-pointer on the way, and it's too hard off the back of the iron. Rebound taken away by O'Neal, who checked in at the last buzzer. driving into the key. Wildcats with the ball down in the corner. Dumping it in. Bad pass, but it's picked up by Colby Luna. Colby feeds out on top. Gives to O'Neill. Ripley Luna. Ripley dribbles across the top of the key. Gives to Bridger McLean, also who was in at the last buzzer. McLean right side on the elbow. Dribbles out. Gives to Luna. Ripley feeds over on the left side. That's McLean. And here's a shot on the way for three, and it is good. The first point, and it's to Colby Luna. 4-3 is our score. Orofino on top. Maniacs allow the pressure to go by. Driving is Drobish. Drobish feeds off to Hudson. And now Quentin feeds over on the right side for three, and it's good. Big shot by Landon Hudson. He has 5 points in the game. 7-3 in favor of Orofino. Colby Luna. Again, he'll feed off to McLean. Back to Luna. And the shot is up, and it is good. A give and go to Colby Luna. He's got 5 points. Maniacs caught out by the middle of, and a whistle as Orofino in a 10-second violation couldn't get the ball across midcourt. And so playing it in front of us is O'Neill. He gives to Luna. That's Ripley. Ripley feeds to McLean. McLean back on top to Miller on top of the key. Holds up one finger. Play number one. Ripley Luna feeds into the key. Trying to get rid of it is O'Neill. Gives back to Luna. Ripley now dribbling out of trouble. On top is Miller. Miller wants to drive. He's cut off. Left side, Ripley. He wants to drive, and we're going to have a whistle for the penalty is on Landon Hudson. That's his first. It's the team's first. 7-5, Orofino with the advantage. 3:30 remaining here in the first quarter of play from Kellogg High School. Ripley will play it into the left side of his own bucket. Easy give and go to Colby Luna. Colby has all 7 points for these Wildcats. Full court press applied once again. Quentin, cross-court pass, right into the hands of Scott. Scott lays it up, and it's good. Scott with 4 points. Quickly the other way. Ripley Luna drives across top of the key. Now he'll feed off. Ripley in the corner. Gives to O'Neill. Back to Ripley, and it's good. That is Ripley Luna. That's his first points of the game. 9-9. Tightly contested first quarter of action. Full court press. Once again, Orofino breaks it. Scott on the right elbow terminates his dribble. Feeds over, and shots put up no good. Rebound shot put back up by Aiden Olive, and it's good. Aiden with his first points. It is now 11-9. Wildcats in the front court. Luna, Colby will feed. Cross-court pass, gives to McLean. McLean drives across top of the key. Ripley, here's a long three-pointer. It bounces off the rim, no good. Rebound taken off by Scott and the Maniacs. 2:17 here in the first period of play after the missed shot. Wildcats will let the pressure go by. Shots on the way. It's too hard. Rebound underneath by Olive. His turnaround jumper is good. Aiden Olive with 4 points gives the Maniacs a 4-point lead, 13-9. Ripley gives to Colby. Colby between the circles, feeds left side. McLean on the elbow extended. He wants to drive, cut off. Gives to Miller. Miller loses the handle momentarily. Picking it back up, though, is Ripley. Ripley Luna feeds right side to Colby. Colby back to Ripley. Feed in the key. Miller. And another steal by Quentin. Quentin has 4 steals here in this first quarter of play. Down Olive. Quick jumper on the way from 10. It's good. And there's a timeout called by Kellogg. 15-9 Orofino. 1:25 on the clock. We'll take a quick break. We're back right after this.
It can happen anytime. Those tiny white flakes begin to fall from the sky only to pile up on your driveway and sidewalks. Is your back ready for the day-to-day shoveling? Orofino Physical Therapy and Wellness has a few tips to keep your back healthy. Rely on your legs and keep your back straight. Don't twist and toss. And hug the shovel, keeping it close to your body. These techniques can help to keep you safe this winter. If you do experience low back pain, call and schedule an appointment today. Orofino Physical Therapy, here for you.
At Best Built Builder Supply Orofino, we know you have a choice when purchasing your wood stove and pellets. That's why we hope you'll look to us for everything you'll need to heat your home. Hi, this is Ian Sturmrich. Rocky Canyon Pellets, manufactured in Grangeville, are a great value to get the most heat from your stove. With 80% red fir wood product, Rocky Canyon Pellets will help you heat your home for less. Rocky Canyon Wood Pellets, now from Best Built Builder Supply, Highway 12, Orofino.
Riverside Physical Therapy, Family Eye Care, and Atkinson Distributing, proud backers of the Maniacs here during the District 1-2 2A boys basketball tournament. After the Wildcat timeout, Ripley Luna will bring the ball up court. He'll feed to Colby. Colby between the circles. Feeds left side Miller. That's Watcott, rather. Watcott in for Miller. Colby on top feeds into the key to Ripley. Bounce pass. Watcott down in the left corner. He's in trouble. Tries to drive. He's cut off. Feeds Ripley left side. Three-pointer hits short. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Tom O'Neill. And it'll be Maniac ball with 57 ticks on the clock. Full court press applied by the Wildcats. Quentin looking. Feeds up court. Aiden gives underneath. Goes to Hudson. Hudson tries to go up with it. Gives to Drobish. Drobish has the ball stripped away. Miller quickly the other way. Stops underneath, and he traveled with the basketball. Put a 2-foot jump stop down, but that right foot just slid out from underneath him, and so it'll be a turnover to the Maniacs. 15-9 our score. Orofino will have to bring the ball up the length of the court under full pressure. Drobish plays it in. Gives to Scott. Scott feeds back to Drobish. Feeds left side, Quentin Naranjo. He'll dump it in underneath Olive's pass. Here's a three-pointer on the way by Hudson. It's no good. And coming away with a loose ball is Kellogg. Luna backs it out after he's met by that 2-3 zone. Gives to Ripley. Across the top of the key, Reed Watcott. He'll give off. Driving is Ripley. He's cut off to Colby, and now a three-pointer on the way. It's too hard off the back of the iron, and that's the end of the first quarter of play. 15-9, Orofino leads it. Second quarter action when we return after this.
It happens every winter, postseason high school basketball, and every year our area schools are right in the thick of it. Atkinson Distributing is proud to support the rich tradition of high school athletics. The Orofino Maniacs squads have worked tirelessly to make their way into the postseason and have their eyes set on the ultimate championship banner. Cheering our kids on, Atkinson Distributing, where you'll find quality Chevron fuels with Techron, diesel, and home heating oils.
I like to think of myself as a confident backseat driver. Mom, brakes please.
Gotcha.
But these days, I'm less confident in the economy.
Same here, buddy.
Thankfully, Les Schwab Tires helps make sure that our safety never takes a backseat, even when we're watching our wallets. Time to turn, Mom.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
P1FCU, Terry Bowling of Camas Financial Services, and Simmons Natal Enterprises, proud backers of the Maniacs during the district tournament. Here we go, the beginning of the second quarter of play. Orofino up by 6, 15-9. Orofino will have the ball to start this first possession of the second quarter. Quentin Naranjo out front will feed off to Scott. Scott, he's met by a 2-3 zone now by Kellogg. Drobish feeds to Hudson. Hudson wants to drive. He's cut off. Feeds right side. Drobish driving baseline. Gives to Joel. Joel wants to drive baseline. Goes around a screen. Here's a shot on the way from the left side. It's no good. Too long by Hudson. And the Wildcats come away with a rebound. Luna, right side. Gives to Miller. Getting set to check in is Logan Hendricks. Around the top of the key. Here's a three-pointer by Colby, and it is good. Colby Luna, he's got 10 points in this basketball game. He hits from downtown, 15-12. Quentin Naranjo in the front court. Between the legs dribble. Drives, feeds to Drobish, and we're going to have a blocking foul. 2-2. This is on Tom O'Neill. That's his first. It's the team's third. Naranjo will come out of the basketball game. Drobish plays it in. Gives to Hudson. Landon loses the handle on it, and between his legs, coming away with it, though, with the loose ball, is Drobish. Gives to Scott. Scott goes around a screen. Three-pointer. It's too hard off the back of the iron, but he's fouled in the act of shooting. I believe that's going to be on Hendricks. It is, and he just checked in. He'll pick up his first personal. It's the team's fourth. Up on the scoreboard it says 5. So going to the free throw stripe to shoot 3 is Scott. His first one is good. Thank you for listening in. Our game brought to you by Orofino Physical Therapy, Les Schwab Tires, and the Pizza Factory. Here's Joel's second free throw. It is no good. He'll get the third shot. He was probably at least 3 feet outside of the arc when he put that shot up. He got checked by Hendricks. Here's the third shot, and it is good. So Joel will make 2 of 3. It's 17-12 in favor of Orofino. On top of the key, Colby Luna feeds down in the corner. Here's a shot on the way. It is no good by Ripley. It goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Wildcats. It'll be Orofino basketball. Drobish will play it in right in front of his own bench. Joel Scott crosses midcourt. Feeds Schneider. Drobish in the key. Now he gets rid of it. Joel goes around a screen, lays it up. It's no good, but he's fouled on the way to the hole. We'll see who this is on. 2-2. That is O'Neill's second personal. It's the team's 5th. And so he was just there a moment ago, Joel Scott. He'll have an opportunity for 2 here from the free throw stripe. Joel's first free throw is no good as it is short. Checking in is Luke Miller and Bridger McLean. And having a seat are Reed Watcott and Tom O'Neill. So Joel will get the second free throw. It is on the way, and it is good. So Joel is 3 for 7 from the free throw stripe. 12-18 our score. Orofino on top of the Wildcats. Wildcats work the ball around the horn, bounce pass underneath. That zone just quickly closes in on McLean. Here's a long shot, misses everything, goes out of bounds, and who will it be? It'll be Wildcat basketball, last touched by Hanna as he came in that last buzzer as well. 6-point advantage for the Maniacs. Second quarter action, 5:51 here in the period. Looking for a 3, Colby, who decides against it, gives to Luke Miller. Now Ripley drives, lays it up off the glass, and it's good. Ripley with 4 points here in this first half of play. Full court press applied, and the Maniacs quickly break it. Drew underneath, and there it is. It came back to him. It goes out of bounds. No, it's saved in bounds, and the Wildcats come away with it. Ball is tipped away by Hanna, but then picking it up quickly is Ripley Luna. Here's a shot for 3 by Ripley. It's no good. Rebound taken off by Orofino. Scott charges up the near side and gives to Drobish. Drobish between the circles feeds left side. Hudson cross-court pass, and it was tipped out of bounds. It was last touched by Orofino. We're at the 5-minute mark. Quentin Naranjo will check in. And coming out of the basketball game for Orofino is Hudson. 18-14 our score. Wildcats with the basketball. Across the midcourt line, Colby Luna. Feeds to Miller on the right elbow. Colby left side to Hendricks, and the Hendricks pass is stolen away. Quentin, the left side, it's tapped away from his back pocket. Coming away with a loose ball is Drobish, feeds right side. Joel Scott from 17, it's no good. Rebound taken off by Luna. Luna nearly has his pocket picked. He'll go up with it, it's no good, but there's going to be a blocking foul underneath. 0, that's Drew Hanna, that's his first. It's the team's second. And now to the free throw stripe, Ripley Luna. This is the first free throw attempts by the Wildcats here in our game. The left-handed shooter tosses it up, and Ripley's shot is good. Thank you for listening in. Our game brought to you by Innovative Electric and Best Built Builder Supply.
You say Miller. Miller on the basketball. Bridger, you're in your middle.
Ready for his second free throw, Ripley. Puts it up, and lots of backspin. It is good. 18-16 with 4:24. Full court press applied once again. Quinton feeds over on the right side. Joel Scott. Joel baseline, pulls it back out on the right elbow. Joel goes around the screen, picks up his dribble, tries to make a pass to Aiden Olive, and it's knocked away. Quickly the other way, Wildcats. Quick up off the glass, and it is good for 2. That is Colby. He's got 12 points, and we've tied this game up at 18 apiece. Scott, between the legs dribble, feeds Aiden. Scott. Joel goes around the screen on the elbow, dumps it underneath, but he's fouled. And they're going to say that was a shot. And so it will be for 3. The foul is on Bridger McLean, his first. It's the team's 6th. And now, and I can see why Mike Martin was saying that wasn't a shot. He was making a pass. But our official, Ben Allen, says, no, he was shooting. And so Joel will have a shot, an opportunity for 3. Knocks down the first one. Orofino regains the lead, 19-18. Second free throw, and it rims out, no good. And substituting in for Orofino is Landon Hudson. Drew Hanna will sit down. Here's Joel's third free throw attempt. And it is good. Orofino up by 2. Should be 2. Quickly laying it up off the glass by Ripley Luna. Nobody defended him. 20-18, and now it's 20-20. They corrected the score, so it is 20-20. Kellogg is not led in this basketball game. Orofino has led. Kellogg has tied it twice. Laying it up off the glass, it's no good by Drobish. Rebound taken off by the Wildcats. 3:18 remaining here in the first half of play on a 20-20 basketball game. Baseline pass underneath, and the ball's loose. Quentin Naranjo comes away with a loose ball. Wildcats.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
By now you've heard of Orofino's finest lunch buffet. All-you-can-eat Pizza Factory buffet, filled with pizza, breadsticks, fresh green salad makings, and fruits. But did you know with the purchase of 9 lunch buffets, you'll get the 10th free? Ask for your 10-punch card with your next visit to the Pizza Factory and begin saving today. Free lunch from the Pizza Factory.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
I've seen this movie before.
You have?
This is the part where all is lost and the hero searches for hope. Then a mysterious figure reminds her that she has the Farmer's Home Policy Perk guaranteed replacement cost, and that her home will be rebuilt regardless of her limits or if the cost of materials has gone up.
That's really something.
Get a whole lot of something with Farmer's Policy Perks. Wait, I didn't ruin the ending, did I?
Yeah, you did.
We are farmers. Bum, bum, bum.
At 622 Bryden Avenue in Lewiston, see me, Greg Kimberlink, your local farmer's insurance agent.
Simmons Natal Enterprises, where we not only back our area schools, community organizations, and civic groups, we also back the efforts of those fighting against breast cancer. Simmons Natal Sanitation hopes you'll call to ask about one of our new pink rolling totes for your home or business. When you rent one of these totes, you show your support for those battling breast cancer. A portion of the rental fees will go directly to organizations helping those in need. Simmons Natal Enterprises, backing the fight against breast cancer.
P1FCU's Ascend Checking is a simple free checking account that gives you the flexibility to earn dividends. Plus, get anytime account access with online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and no minimum balance requirements. So level up your finances with an Ascend checking account. Learn more at p1fcu.org/ascend. P1FCU, your community, your credit union. Insured by NCUA.
Stop anywhere in Orofino, and if you wait just a moment, you'll see them. Finke logging trucks. The Finke family has been in these parts for about as long as most. However, way back when, a strong business was started and thrives today. Finke Logging has been a strong supporter of Orofino and Timberline High School basketball and the students who work tirelessly in the classroom and on the courts. Good luck, teams, harvesting our renewable resource, timber. That's Finke Logging.
Clearwater Valley Health and Orofino Health Clinic, along with St. Mary's Health and Clinic in Cottonwood, are proud to help support the mission of our local high schools and all their student athletes. And that's to not only be tops on the basketball court, but to be academically sound in the classroom as well. Taking care of the needs of our athletes and their families, Clearwater Valley Health and Orofino Health Clinic, along with St. Mary's Health and Clinic, staffed by only the best family practice physicians and physician assistants.
I like to think of myself as a confident backseat driver. Mom, brakes please.
Gotcha.
But these days, I'm less confident in the economy.
Same here, buddy.
Thankfully, Les Schwab Tires helps make sure that our safety never takes a backseat, even when we're watching our wallets. Time to turn, Mom.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
No matter if you're building a new home or just expanding the business, your best bet is to call on your construction partner, Barlow Quality Truss. Long trusted by folks across the Clearwater Valley, Barlow Quality Truss resonates confidence, building commercial, residential, and farm buildings. Call anytime for a free estimate. And with our new boom truck, you'll find free delivery to the ground within 100 miles. Barlow Quality Truss, rooting on the Maniac basketball teams during postseason play.
Don't put up with a cold, drafty house this winter. Call Best Built Builder Supply and let's talk about getting your home insulated. Hi, this is Ian Stemrich with some exciting news. With federal tax credits in place and utility company incentives that may apply, you can't afford not to insulate. Our highly trained crew will quickly and efficiently blow chemical-free fiberglass insulation into your attic, walls, or floor, guaranteed to cut down on your heating costs. Whether you're upgrading your home or shop, call Best Built Builder Supply.
At Watson's Grocery Orofino, we wish to thank the community for trusting us for your family's grocery shopping needs. We do everything possible to bring you the lowest prices, quality foods, and smiles you'll see on our employees every day. Your hometown marketplace, Watson's Grocery Orofino, is where we believe in community. Donating to area food banks, Little League sports, and community-wide events. Hometown values, that's our personal connection with you at Watson's Grocery Orofino. Open daily when you need us the most. Watson's Grocery Orofino.
And we welcome you back once again. Unfortunately, we lost our transmission momentarily. Joel Scott loses the handle on the basketball, and we have a jump ball, or are we going to have a foul? It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Kellogg. Kellogg on top of this one, 25-24. With 24 ticks remaining here before the halftime buzzer. O'Neill plays it in. And playing for the last shot, Ripley Luna brings it across the midcourt stripe. 15 seconds. Maniacs will extend that 2-3 zone. Ripley feeds to Colby. Colby looking to go around a screen. Now with 5 seconds, Colby cut off. Colby looks, drops the key, lays it up, and it's no good at the buzzer. It is halftime. 25-24. Kellogg leads the Orofino Maniacs. Don't go away. We're going to run down our first half stats when we come back after this.
Simmons Natal Enterprises, where we not only back our area schools, community organizations, and civic groups, we also back the efforts of those fighting against breast cancer. Simmons Natal Sanitation hopes you'll call to ask about one of our new pink rolling totes for your home or business. When you rent one of these totes, you show your support for those battling breast cancer. A portion of the rental fees will go directly to organizations helping those in need. Simmons Natal Enterprises, backing the fight against breast cancer.
P1FCU's Ascend Checking is a simple free checking account that gives you the flexibility to earn dividends. Plus, get anytime account access with online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and no minimum balance requirements. So level up your finances with an Ascend checking account. Learn more at p1fcu.org/ascend. P1FCU, your community, your credit union. Insured by NCUA.
Stop anywhere in Orofino, and if you wait just a moment, you'll see them. Finke logging trucks. The Finke family has been in these parts for about as long as most. However, way back when, a strong business was started and thrives today. Finke Logging has been a strong supporter of Orofino and Timberline High School basketball and the students who work tirelessly in the classroom and on the courts. Good luck, teams, harvesting our renewable resource, timber. That's Finke Logging.
Clearwater Valley Health and Orofino Health Clinic, along with St. Mary's Health and Clinic in Cottonwood, are proud to help support the mission of our local high schools and all their student athletes. And that's to not only be tops on the basketball court, but to be academically sound in the classroom as well. Taking care of the needs of our athletes and their families, Clearwater Valley Health and Orofino Health Clinic, along with St. Mary's Health and Clinic, staffed by only the best family practice physicians and physician assistants.
And we're back here once again, home of the Kellogg Wildcats. It's the Game 3 of the District 1-2 2A Boys Basketball Tournament. I'm Jeff Jones. Thank you so much for listening in. I understand that we lost our transmission when we had about 2.5 minutes on the clock. We were able to regain that with about 30 seconds left. But the great thing about it is that we didn't miss much in the way of scoring. So let's just take a look at it. First off, for the Orofino Maniacs, they led at the end of the first quarter, 15-9. Kellogg was able to come back and tie it up twice in the second half, 18-18 and then 20-20. Then they would take a 22-20 lead. That was their first lead in the game. That is halftime now, and our score is Kellogg 25, Orofino 24. For the Maniacs, Landon Hudson, he has 2 field goals for 5, both those coming in the first quarter of action. His second field goal was from outside of the arc, and that gave Orofino a 4-point lead at that time. Joel Scott, he has 11 points here so far in this first half of play. He has 3 field goals for 6. He has been pretty good. I don't want to say electric, but he's been pretty good from the free throw strike. He has had 9 attempts from the free throw strike, and he has hit 5 of those 9. Quentin Naranjo, he has been absolutely fantastic defensively. The freshman has 6 steals in the first half of play. He has 1 bucket on a steal for 2, and Aiden Olive, he has 3 field goals for 6, all of those coming in the first quarter of play. For the Wildcats, Luke Miller has no field goals. He was 2 for 2 from the free throw stripe for 2. Ripley Luna, 3 field goals for 6. He's 2 for 2 from the stripe for his first half total of 8. Bridger McLean off of the bench in the second quarter of play. He hit a trifecta. He has 3 points. And Colby Luna, he leads all scorers right now. He has 12 points. One of those, his very first shot, was from outside the arc in the first quarter of play. That got Kellogg back into the game. They found themselves down 4-0. He hit that 3, and it was a 4-3 basketball game. Orofino at times looked unstoppable. but they have had some bad passes that have been stolen away. Looking at the foul situation for Orofino, Drew Hanna, he has one foul. Landon Hudson, he has one foul. And Aiden Olive, he has 2 fouls. So nobody really in much foul danger. For Kellogg, Luke Miller, he has 1 foul. Bridger McLean, also a foul. Nolton Shuzik, he has 1 foul. Logan Hendrick, he has 1 foul. And Tom O'Neill off the bench, he has 2 fouls. It is halftime with the Kellogg Wildcats leading game number 3 of the District 1-2 2A tournament, 25-24. We'll come back right after this.
January 1st, a new year begins, and with it, good news from Orofino Physical Therapy. If you've had to stop receiving physical therapy due to running out of insurance, or if you have an existing ache or pain that you've been tolerating, the good news is Medicare and Medicaid physical therapy benefits renew every January 1st, as well as some other insurance plans. Stop by Orofino Physical Therapy and Wellness. Let the new year bring you a healthier, pain-free life. Visit Orofino Physical Therapy and Wellness.
I like to think of myself as a confident backseat driver. Mom, brakes please.
Gotcha.
But these days, I'm less confident in the economy.
Same here, buddy.
Thankfully, Leschwa Tires helps make sure that our safety never takes a backseat, even when we're watching our wallets. Time to turn, Mom.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Leschwa Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
No matter if you're building a new home or just expanding the business, your best bet is to call on your construction partner, Barlow Quality Truss. Long trusted by folks across the Clearwater Valley, Barlow Quality Truss resonates confidence, building commercial, residential, and farm buildings. Call anytime for a free estimate. And with our new boom truck, you'll find free delivery to the ground within 100 miles. Barlow Quality Truss, rooting on the Maniac basketball teams during postseason play.
Don't put up with a cold, drafty house this winter. Call Best Built Builder Supply and let's talk about getting your home insulated. Hi, this is Ian Stemrich with some exciting news. With federal tax credits in place and utility company incentives that may apply, you can't afford not to insulate. Our highly trained crew will quickly and efficiently blow chemical-free fiberglass insulation into your attic, walls, or floor, guaranteed to cut down on your heating costs. Whether you're upgrading your home or shop, call Best Built Builder Supply.
Well, the band has fired up the Wildcats fight song as the Wildcats come back out on the floor after taking instruction from head coach Mike Martin in the locker room here at the half. And now the Maniacs come out of their locker room as we are just about 2 minutes away from the start of the second half. Again, this is game number 3 of the District 1-2 tournament. Game 2 is St. Mary's and Priest River being played at St. Mary's. One more break. When we come back, it's the start of the second half after this.
At Watson's Grocery Orofino, we wish to thank the community for trusting us for your family's grocery shopping needs. We do everything possible to bring you the lowest prices, quality foods, and smiles you'll see on our employees every day. Your hometown marketplace, Watson's Grocery Orofino, is where we believe in community, donating to area food banks, Little League sports, and community-wide events. Hometown values, that's our personal connection with you at Watson's Grocery Orofino. Open daily when you need us the most. Watson's Grocery Orofino.
It's amazing that we wear something different every day to work and try our best to change up our look. New shoes or shirt or even a haircut can really make a difference. But when was the last time you changed out those glasses? If it's been more than a couple years since you visited your optometrist, now's the time. Dr. Rick Lindgren and staff at Family Eye Care are here to take care of your family's eyes. If your vision changes, even slightly, those old glasses you're wearing may not be doing you any favors. It only takes a few minutes to have your eyes professionally examined. You just may be surprised at how much you've been missing. Find new brand name frames for less than you might think. Accentuate your personal style with statement-making glasses for a look that's bold, original, and unforgettable. Let Family Eye Care help take care of your eyes. Call and make an appointment today at 476-4814. Family Eye Care, Michigan Avenue, Orofino, and Highway 12 West in Kamei. Come on in and see the difference.
At Farmers, we make you smarter about insurance because what you don't know can hurt you. What if you didn't know that boxes by the curb make you a target for thieves? Or that dog bites account for 1/3 of all home liability claims? What if you didn't know that 1 in 7 drivers is uninsured? And that grease fires have to be smothered. The more you know, the better you can plan. Get smarter about your insurance.
We are farmers. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
At 622 Bryden Avenue in Lewiston, see me, Greg Kimberlink, your local farmer's insurance agent.
And here we go to the start of the second half of play. As looks as though the original starters are back out there for the Maniacs. It's Drobish, Hudson, Scott, Naranjo, and Olive. For the Maniacs, they'll now attack the basket to our left, as it'll be Drobish who is going to draw a blocking foul. And this looks to be on Miller. It is. That's Miller's second personal. It's the team's first as we've just gotten underway with the start of the second half. Drobish plays it in. Right side, Scott is going to get tripped up on his way to the baseline, and that is on Colby Luna. That's Colby's first personal foul. And so just like that, 2 fouls registered against the Wildcats, and we are just 10 seconds into this one to start the second quarter of play. Scott goes around to screen. Now he'll back it out, wants to go baseline, drives, puts up a little floater. It's short. Rebound taken off by the Wildcats. Colby feeds left side. Miller, his shot is no good. Rebound taken off by Colby. His shot is up. It's no good, but he'll draw a foul. Let's wait and see who this is on. 3-3, that's Aiden Olive. That's his third personal. It's the team's first. So getting set to check in is Hannah. Ripley will go to the free throw stripe. He's 2 for 2 in the first half of play. First field goal, or first free throw is good, rather. So Olive will sit down, and Drew Hanna will check in. Ripley will get his second free throw. The left-handed shooter puts it up, and it is good. 27-24. Wildcats now by 3. That's their biggest lead of the game, 3 points. Maniacs have had a 6-point advantage. Joel tries to put a pass underneath, and unfortunately, Drobish couldn't handle it. Goes out of bounds. Turnover on the Maniacs. Miller gives to Ripley. He'll bring the ball up as Orofino extends their 2-3 zone. On the right, Logan, Ripley, Miller. His pass goes right into the official, out of bounds. Hit him in right in the midsection, or in that area. Anyway, turnover on the Wildcats. Full court press applied now. Quentin underneath, and his pass is stolen away. Oh, getting away with a double dribble underneath. And feeding his way in and laying it up is Ripley Luna. Ripley with 8 points from the field, 29-24. Up the left side of the court is Scott. His pass goes out of bounds. And Joel says, hey, it was tipped. Oh, we're going to have a timeout. So let's take a 60-second break. We'll come back right after this.
It happens every winter, postseason high school basketball, and every year our area schools are right in the thick of it. Atkinson Distributing is proud to support the rich tradition of high school athletics. The Orofino Maniacs squads have worked tirelessly to make their way into the postseason and have their eyes set on the ultimate championship banner. Cheering our kids on, Atkinson Distributing, where you'll find quality Chevron fuels with Techron, diesel, and home heating oils.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
While we may choose to dine in a little more than in the past, it's nice to know when you just gotta have pizza, it's available from Orofino's Pizza Factory. Delicious pizza, baked spaghetti, and the best breadsticks. Order contact-free and we'll deliver to your door. Or when you drive up to ours, 307 Michigan Avenue in Orofino, it's the Pizza Factory.
We toss them, They're awesome. Pizza Factory.
Riverside Physical Therapy, Family Eye Care, and Atkinson Distributing. These are all friends of the Maniacs here on this District 1-2 2A Boys Basketball Tournament broadcast from Kellogg High School. I'm Jeff Jones. Thanks a lot for listening in on 1300 KLER Orofino and on our YouTube channel, KLER 1300 AM. After the Barlow timeout, Wildcats with the ball and a 5-point advantage, 29-24. Logan Hendricks checked in at the buzzer, and a pass is knocked away. Hendricks comes away with it. He'll give to Luna. Colby dribbles way out between the circles. Feeds left. Ripley, or check that rather to Watcott. Bounce pass underneath. Here's a Miller. He looks for a three, now dribbles in. Feeds right side. Machuzik rather, and we have a timeout by Kellogg. Let's just take a break ourselves. We'll return right after this.
January 1st, a new year begins, and with it, good news from Orofino Physical Therapy. If you've had to stop receiving physical therapy due to running out of insurance, or if you have an existing ache or pain that you've been tolerating, the good news is Medicare and Medicaid physical therapy benefits renew every January 1st, as well as some other insurance plans. Stop by Orofino Physical Therapy and Wellness. Let the new year bring you a healthier, pain-free life. Visit Orofino Physical Therapy and Wellness.
P1FCU, Terry Bowling of Camas Financial Services, and Simmons Naval Enterprises, proud backers of Orofino basketball. Well, Mike Martin didn't like what he saw, and so called a quick coach's 30-second timeout. Wildcats will have the ball with just under 6 minutes to play here in this third period. Ripley will play it in for Kellogg. Gives to his brother Colby. Colby dribbles out onto the elbow. Wants to drive. Gives to Ripley. Ripley between the circles, directs traffic, feeds over on the left side. On the right elbow, Bridger McLean, who checked in at the buzzer. Ripley loses the handle for a moment, but we're going to have a reach-in foul. And this is on Landon Hudson. That's his second personal, team second. And the Wildcats will play it in right in front of their own bench as Ripley will pull the trigger for Kellogg. Watcott, back to Ripley. Watcott between the circles, left side. That's Hendricks. Hendricks dribbles down into the corner. Elbow. Ripley on the right wing now. He'll toss it up for three, and it's good. Ripley is now on fire. He has 7 points here in this third period of play. He has all the points scored here in this third period, as a matter of fact. Full court pressure applied. Joel Scott left side into the front court. Naranjo. He'll give to Hudson. Naranjo. Joel Scott looking, goes around to screen. Lays one up off the left side. It's no good. Wildcats with the rebound. Quickly the other way with it. Here's a short shot on the way. It's no good by Ripley, and the rebound taken off by the Maniacs. 4:42 on the clock. 32-24 our score. That's the Wildcats' advantage. Quentin Naranjo goes baseline, cuts off, brings it out. Underneath, ball's tipped away, goes out of bounds. It will remain with the Maniacs. O'Neill will check in for Kellogg as Hendricks sits down. 4.5 minutes here in the third period of play. Triggering it in for Orofino is Drobish. And tied up underneath, and the ball is stolen away out of the hands of Hudson. The other way, laying it up on the left side, rolling off the rim. It's no good. The shot by Luna. Maniacs with the rebound. Scott into the front court, feeds underneath. Quentin with a short shot on the way. Rebound is by the Maniacs, but we're going to have an over-the-back call. 1-0. That is Colby Luna's second personal foul, team's third.
Nothing stupid, Colby, nothing stupid.
Nick Drobish plays it in on the left side to Scott. Scott's outlet pass to Hudson. Hudson across the way. Shot on the way, short by Drobish. Rebound taken off by the Wildcats with 4 minutes here in the period. Colby will walk it up the court. Again, the Maniacs stay with that 2-3 zone. Left side, Ripley Luna feeds into the key. Over on the right side, now here's a long one by Colby. It's on the way, and it's good. Colby with 15 points here in this basketball game. Full court press applied. 35-24 is our score in favor of Kellogg. And Drobish. And Drobish gets a poke in the eye when somebody went to steal the ball away. The officials will stop play momentarily. 30-second timeout by Rocky Barlow. And we'll take a 30-second break ourselves. Don't go away. We're back after this.
P1FCU's Ascend Checking is a simple free checking account that gives you the flexibility to earn dividends. Plus, get anytime account access with online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and no minimum balance requirements. So level up your finances with an Ascend checking account. Learn more at p1fcu.org/ascend. P1FCU, your community, your credit union. Insured by NCUA.
Well, Nick is fine as he will key the ball in for Orofino after the 30-second Maniac timeout. Drobish plays into the backcourt. Naranjo across the 10-second stripe feeds to Drobish and then to Scott. Scott loses the handle. Now he's going to draw a foul. This is on Colby Luna. That's his third personal foul. Team's fourth. And looks as though Miller is going to check in for Luna. Luna will have a breath. So Luke Miller, who has 2 points from the free throw stripe, checks in for the Wildcats. Quinton, between the circles, drives right side of the key. His pass is stolen away. Up the near side of the court, McLean. McLean's cut off on the elbow. He's over on the right, Miller. Miller cut off to McLean in the corner. Takes a trap dribble, feeds out on top. Ripley Luna. Ripley between the circles, feeds over on the left. That's Watcott. In the key now, McLean. He'll feed out, turnaround jumper on the way. Bounce, 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 no good. Rebound taken off by Orofino. Naranjo allows the pressure to go by. In the front court, Scott. Scott dribbles out between the circles, goes around a screen left side, cut off, feeds to Hannah. Hannah's shot rolls off the rim. It's no good. Maniacs have not scored here in the third quarter of play. Under 2.5 minutes to play in the period. 35-24. Quickly working the ball around the horn. Here's one for three from Ripley. It's no good. Rebound taken off by the Maniacs and Drobish. Drobish up court, and he's cut off, in trouble, and now we're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Wildcats. Checking in is Machuzik, and having a spell is McLean. Also checking in is Hendricks, and Miller will sit down. So Hendricks takes the ball and gives it right back to Ripley Luna. We're under 2 minutes to play here in the third period. Orofino has not been able to score in the period. In the right corner, and quickly, the Wildcats bring the ball out. Ripley Luna between the circles. Right side, Hendricks on the elbow. Ripley on top of the key. Left side wraparound pass. And the pass is knocked out of bounds. It will remain with the Wildcats. Olive will check in, and Hannah will sit down. Coming back in also is Colby Luna. And O'Neill will sit down. Ripley Luna to play it into the right side of his bucket. Out on top. Ripley, Colby, and Colby goes up and it has it slapped away. Maniacs with the ball. And now we're going to have a push, but the ball will go out of bounds. There's no foul. Getting checked from behind is Scott. He went down hard, but the official said that the defender was going for the ball. Maniacs retain possession. Joel Scott with 1:24. Tries to attack. Here's the three-pointer. It's on the money. A big tray for Joel Scott. There's the first points for the Maniacs here in the third period of play. Shot the other way, no good, but going to the line to shoot a pair. The foul is on, is that Easton Schneider? He said 2. Here is the free throws from Chuzik. His first free throw is no good. He'll get the second. It's 1-0, not 2-0. Hudson Schneider, that's his first. Team's third. Here's the second free throw. It, too, is no good. Rebound taken off by the Maniacs. In the front court, Hudson. Hudson feeds right side. Scott, right elbow extended. And he dribbles the ball off of his foot. Retrieving it is Hudson. Hudson gives to Scott in the corner. Wants to drive, has the ball poked away. There's going to be a reach-in foul as Scott wanted to go baseline. 1-0. That's Colby Luna. That is Colby Luna's fourth personal foul. That is huge. And so checking in is McLean. Colby will have to sit down with 4 fouls. Colby is disagreeing with the call that was made baseline. Orofino will play it in. Aiden Olive gives Scott. Scott drives, lays it up on the right side, and rolls off the rim. No good. Rebound taken off by the Wildcats. A gimme, and it just would not fall. Ripley, just across the 10-second stripe, feeds Watcott. Back to Ripley. It looks as though they'll play for the final shot with 30 seconds on the clock. 35-27. Ripley just holds the ball out on top of the Wildcat insignia. He checks the clock as he gets the ball back. Ripley guarded by Naranjo. Naranjo looking to attack. Ripley keeps the ball away. Feeds over across the top of the key. Hendricks. They're going to give that ball to Ripley for the last shot. Three-pointer. It's off the side of the iron. No good. Rebound taken off by the Maniacs. Strobish. And here's the shot at the buzzer. It's no good. That's the end of the third period. 35-27. The Wildcats with the lead after 3 quarters of play. We're coming back after this.
Stop anywhere in Orofino, and if you wait just a moment, you'll see them. Finke logging trucks. The Finke family has been in these parts for about as long as most. However, way back when, a strong business was started and thrives today. Finke Logging has been a strong supporter of Orofino and Timberline High School basketball and the students who work tirelessly in the classroom and on the courts. Good luck, teams, harvesting our renewable resource, timber. That's Finke Logging.
At Watson's Grocery Orofino, we wish to thank the community for trusting us for your family's grocery shopping needs. We do everything possible to bring you the lowest prices, quality foods, and smiles you'll see on our employees every day. Your hometown marketplace, Watson's Grocery Orofino, is where we believe in community. Donating to area food banks, Little League sports, and community-wide events. Hometown values, that's our personal connection with you at Watson's Grocery Orofino. Open daily when you need us the most. Watson's Grocery Orofino.
We're back here to the start of the fourth quarter of play. 35-27, Kellogg leads Orofino in this Game 3 of the District 1-2 2A basketball tournament. Maniacs have the ball to start the period. Naranjo across the 10-second stripe. Underneath, here's a shot up by Hudson, and it's good. Hudson with 7 points in the basketball game. 35-29. Left side for the Wildcats. Miller on the elbow. Gives out on top. Ripley. Miller on a cross-court pass. Dumps it underneath. Stolen away by Aiden Olive. So an unforced error on the Wildcats. Joel Scott goes across the top of the key, and he's tripped up. He'll draw a foul. 2-1. That is Machuzik. That's his second personal, team's 6th. And so Machuzik is going to sit down. Coach had just said during the break, don't foul, don't foul, don't foul. For the Maniacs, Scott goes around the screen, left side, lays it up on the left side. It's no good, rolls off the rim. But getting the rebound, but still being out of bounds was Luna. And so it should be Maniac basketball. It will be as Drobish will play it in. Orofino down by 6 as we've just gotten underway with the fourth quarter of play. And we're going to have a reach-around foul this time. We're in the bonus now. 1-2. That's Bridger McLean, his second personal. It's the team's 7th. So now it's a 1-and-1. And Aiden Olive, who's not been to the free throw stripe tonight, gets his first opportunity here. Aiden's first free throw on the way, and it rims off, no good. Rebound is taken off by the Wildcats. Quickly up court with it, Colby. Laying it up, Ripley. It's no good, but he will draw a foul on the way to the bucket. That is on Nick Drobish, his first personal. It's the team's 4th. He was fouled in the act of shooting, so Ripley, who's 4 for 4 in this basketball game, looking to put up a couple more points here in the fourth quarter. Free throw is nothing but net. Our game brought to you by our friends at Innovative Electric, Best Built Builder Supply. Thanks a lot for listening in on 13 KLER Orofino. Here's the second free throw now. The left-handed shooter's got the touch. He is 6 for 6 from the free throw stripe. Full court press applied. Quentin in the front court gives to Drobish. Drobish, Scott on the right wing. Goes around to screen. Long three-pointer. It's no good, but he's going to get fouled. Tom O'Neill will pick up his third personal. It's the team's 8th. So now going to the free throw line to shoot 3 is Joel Scott. Joel scored the only points in that third quarter of play for Orofino. He hit it for a 3. So Joel has been fouled twice before on three-point attempts. First free throw is short. Our game brought to you by Orofino Physical Therapy, Les Schwab Tire Center, and the Pizza Factory. Joel's second free throw is good. He'll get one more as it was fouled way outside the arc. The shot is up, and it bangs around, and it is good. So he hits 2 of 3. That brings our score 37-31. Kellogg on top of Orofino. Miller feeds on the wing to McLean. And the pass to Miller, and we're going to have a collision. Naranjo and Miller collided up in the air. And that's going to be on Quentin, I believe. Quentin will pick up his first. It's the team's 5th. Anna will check in. Didn't get a chance to see who sat down. Ripley Luna feeds to Miller between the circles. Left side, Watcott. Down on the wing now. McLean. Watcott on top. Miller. Miller's pass is knocked away. And Orofino will have a jump ball. I didn't see anybody put a handle on it. And Rocky Barlow to the left is saying, what just happened there? A jump ball was called after the Maniacs came away with a steal. So the Wildcats will have the ball with 6:16 here in the fourth quarter of play. On the left, McLean. Out on top, Miller. Feeds to Watcott. Watcott on the wing. Out on top, Miller. Feeds into the key now. McLean. Shot for 3. It's short. No good. Rebound taken off by the Wildcats. And over here on the right side, that's Watcott. Now he'll give to O'Neill. Feed to the safety, Ripley Luna between the circles. Miller in the right corner. Underneath, and bad pass, and it's on the floor. We're going to have a jump ball, and Orofino will have possession as there's 5:41 on the clock. Scott will play it in to Naranjo. Instead, he feeds out to Hudson. Hudson crosses the 10-second stripe, and we're going to have a foul. Another reach-in foul. 3, that's Reed Watcott, his first. Team's 9th. And so Hudson will go to the free throw stripe, and checking in is Machuzik. And sitting down is Watcott, who just picked up his first personal. Landon's not been to the free throw stripe today. Free throw is good. Big free throw right there. Our game brought to you by Clearwater Valley Health, Finke Logging, and Barlow Quality Trust. Here's Landon's second free throw now. It's too hard off the back of the iron. Rebound taken off by the Wildcats. Maniacs will come and drop back into a 2-3 zone, as the Wildcats with a 5-point advantage. Shot put up no good. Rebound underneath, and Olive comes up with the rebound. We're going to have an over the back, and so we're in the double bonus now. And so 2 shots. Machuzik picking up his third, or was that? Yes, that's his third. So the Maniacs in the double bonus all the way with 5:21 remaining here in the fourth quarter of play. Aiden is 0 for 1 from the free throw stripe. His first free throw is good. Thanks for listening in on 1300 KLER Orofino. Our game brought to you by Riverside Physical Therapy, Family Eye Care, and Atkinson Distributing. Here's Aiden's second free throw now. And it too is good. Brings our score 37-34 Kellogg. We've got a barn burner of a game here at Wildcat Gym. McLean. Cross-court pass Miller. Back to McLean. McLean. Luna. McLean. Drives baseline, puts a shot up. It's no good. And the rebound taken off by Orofino Scott. Up court. Scott on the right side. Sets up the offense. Almost got away with rolling the ball. Gives to Hudson. Hudson to Naranjo. Between the circles. Goes around a screen. Pass underneath. Tipped away. Down court. Laying it up on the left side. Miller with his first bucket of the game. Comes with 4 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. 39-34. Maniacs in the front court. Hudson's pass goes off the backboard out of bounds, and so Maniacs will lose their possession for 15 remaining here in the period, a 5-point advantage. Checking in Colby Luna with 4 fouls. And so Ripley will walk the ball up court. Orofino stays with the 2-3 zone once again. We are at 4:05. Colby to Ripley. In the key now. Passes, unforced turnover. Tom O'Neill just wasn't in the right spot. Checking in Drobish for the Maniacs. Hannah will sit down. Drobish plays the ball in, and quickly the Maniacs up court to Olive. Bad pass by Olive. It's stolen away. Laying it up on the right side. It's good by Colby Luna. And we have, what do we have? We have a whistle. Blue has blood on his shirt, so we're going to have a quick break here as Nick Drobish, who has a piece of like gauze or something up his nostril. He's got, evidently he's got a little blood on his shirt. So now, instead of 3, he is going to be wearing 24. So 24 for Nick Drobish. And the Maniacs will wait to bring him back in, or he'll be wearing 40 true. Full court press applied now. And losing the ball off of his foot is Joel Scott. He's double teamed. Drobish comes back in wearing 42 now. 41-34 is our score. Wildcats going to take as much time off the clock as they can as they lead it by 7. Colby will pull the ball out near half court. Maniacs stay with the zone defense. Colby directing traffic, holds the ball. Quentin comes up to him. Now he'll get rid of it. Gives to Colby, down to Ripley. There's a three-pointer on the way, and it's good by Colby. That's a big shot by Colby Luna. He gives the Wildcats a 10-point advantage. Joel Scott in the front court. Drives, and we're going to have a blocking foul as Joel was trying to go baseline. 1-2. That's McLean, his third personal. We're in the double bonus. Joel will have an opportunity for two more here. His first free throw is on the way, and it is good. Thank you for listening in. The game brought to you today by Riverside Physical Therapy, Family Eye Care, and Atkinson Distributing. Here's Joel's second free throw. It's up, and it too is good. 44-36. The Wildcats on top of the Maniacs here in the Boys District Tournament from Kellogg High School. Ripley Luna drives. Now he'll pull it back out. Feeds right side to Miller. Miller drives. Now he's cut off. Picks up his dribble. Looking to get rid of it, and he does so. Gives to O'Neal. Out on top, Luna. Luna wants to drive left side. Reverse layup. It's no good, but he's fouled on the way to the bucket. 1-0. That is Joel Scott. That's just his first personal foul, and it's the team's sixth. So to the free throw line is Ripley Luna. He is 6 for 6 today. Ripley's first free throw on the way, and it rolls through the rim and then down through the net. Clearwater Valley Health, Vinkie Logging, and Barlow Quality Trust are backers of the Maniacs here on KLER Orofino. Here's Ripley's second free throw. The left-handed shooter, lots of backspin. It is good. He has been perfect from the free throw side. 2:25 here in the period. 46-36, Kellogg by 10. Pass underneath to Olive. Hudson gives to Joel Scott. His shot for three is short. It's no good. It goes off the rim, out of bounds. Kellogg basketball. Timeout called by Kellogg. We'll take a break. We're coming back right after this.
Clearwater Valley Health and Orofino Health Clinic, along with St. Mary's Health and Clinic in Cottonwood, are proud to help support the mission of our local high schools and all their student athletes. And that's to not only be tops on the basketball court, but to be academically sound in the classroom as well. Taking care of the needs of our athletes and their families, Clearwater Valley Health and Orofino Health Clinic, along with St. Mary's Health and Clinic, staffed by only the best family practice physicians and physician assistants.
At Watson's Grocery Orofino, we wish to thank the community for trusting us for your family's grocery shopping needs. We do everything possible to bring you the lowest prices, quality foods, and smiles you'll see on our employees every day. Your hometown marketplace, Watson's Grocery Orofino, is where we believe in community. Donating to area food banks, Little League sports, and community-wide events. Hometown values, that's our personal connection with you at Watson's Grocery Orofino. Open daily when you need us the most. Watson's Grocery Orofino.
Well, the timeout was called by Rocky Barlow, the Maniacs, so that means they'll have one full timeout remaining with 2 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. They find themselves down to the Kellogg Wildcats, 46-36. Kellogg will have the ball. Ripley Luna will trigger the ball in. Full court press now applied by the Maniacs as they look to try and get a turnover here quickly. 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Luna, left side Miller. In the backcourt, back to Luna. And now Luna down court pass to Miller. Luna on the Wildcat. Feeds right side to Bridger McLean. McLean holds the ball, has the ball tipped away, gives to Colby Luna. Colby McLean on the left wing with 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining here in the game. 10-point advantage by the Wildcats as they just play tick-away here. And now we'll have a blocking foul. This is on Drobish. It's his first personal, team 7th, and we should be in a 1-on-1 situation here. To the free throw stripe, Ripley Luna, where he has just been perfect on the day, 8 for 8. First free throw is good. P1FCU, along with Orofino Physical Therapy and Innovative Electric, are sponsors of our name today here on KLER Orofino and on our YouTube channel, KLER 1300 AM. Ripley will have the second free throw. Shot is on the way, and it bounces out, no good. 9 for 10 is Ripley Luna. Right side, Hudson. Hudson wants to drive baseline, puts up a little floater off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound shot, back up by all of it is good. 47-38, 8-point advantage, Wildcats, 1:16 here in the period. Full court press applied. Up in the front corner is Luna. Between the circles now, Ripley Luna. And there's going to be a foul. That's a foul. Drew Hanna, second personal. Team's 8th. We're in the 1-on-1 here once again. Well, again, Ripley, 9 for 10. Wrong guy to foul, but he's about the only guy who's going to have basketball. Here's the first free throw. And it lays on the back of the iron, then drops in. Now the second free throw, as Kellogg will take everybody and drop them back defensively, with the exception of shooter Ripley Luna, who stands at the line. And the second free throw is good. 49-38, 11-point advantage by the Wildcats. Up in the front court is Hudson. Hudson, here's a three-pointer on the way, banks it in! And that was by Drew Hanna. Timeout called Orofino. We're going to take a break ourselves. We'll come back right after this.
No matter if you're building a new home or just expanding the business, your best bet is to call on your construction partner, Barlow Quality Truss. Long trusted by folks across the Clearwater Valley, Barlow Quality Truss resonates confidence, building commercial, residential, and farm buildings. Call anytime for a free estimate. And with our new boom truck, you'll find free delivery to the ground within 100 miles. Barlow Quality Truss, rooting on the Maniac basketball teams during postseason play.
Stop anywhere in Orofino, and if you wait just a moment, you'll see them. Finke logging trucks. The Finke family has been in these parts for about as long as most. However, way back when, a strong business was started and thrives today. Finke Logging has been a strong supporter of Orofino and Timberline High School basketball and the students who work tirelessly in the classroom and on the courts. Good luck, teams, harvesting our renewable resource, timber. That's Finke Logging.
Well, Rocky Barlow chooses to expend his last timeout with 56 seconds on the clock. Orofino down by 8, 49-41. The Wildcats will have possession. Big three-pointer by Drew Hanna. And Orofino looking to get a quick steal here. And again, they'll be trying to huck up as many threes as they possibly can. Ripley will play it in. Maniacs in a full court press. Colby Luna. Ripley into the front court. Wants to feed the right side. Miller gives to Colby. Now to Ripley. Ripley on the right wing between the circles. Ripley out on top of the Wildcat. And now we'll have a reach-in foul. This is Drobish, his second personal. Team's 9th. So still yet a 1-and-1 here. Checking in is O'Neill, and having a seat is Watcott. Ripley has just missed one free throw here so far in the game. First free throw is on the way, and it's no good. Rebound taken off by the Maniacs in the front court. Scott puts up one for three. It's no good. Rebound, long rebound the other way. Colby gives to Ripley, and now Colby. Ripley. They just play catch out by midcourt. In the front court now. O'Neill, and we have a whistle. Now we're in the double bonus here. 4. Landon Hudson, his third personal. The team's 10th foul. Luke Miller, he was 2 for 2 back in the second quarter. He scored 1 field goal here in the fourth period, and the free throw is good. Thank you for listening, friends. Our game brought to you by Best Built Builder Supply, Simmons Natal Enterprises, and Atkinson Distributing. Here's Luke Miller's second free throw, and it too is good. 51-41, 10-point advantage, 16 seconds left for the Maniacs. The right side. Here's a shot up off the glass by Aiden. It's no good. He's fouled with 8 ticks on the clock. Looking to see who they place that foul. It's 1-2. That's Bridger McLean. It's his 4th. And so Aiden will have 2 free throws. He's 2 for 3 in our basketball game. First free throw is on the way. It is good. He'll get the second as he was fouled in the act of shooting. Pinky Logging, Barlow Quality Trust, and the Pizza Factory are proud Maniac sponsors. Here's the second free throw. Too hard off the back of the iron. Rebounds. Scott, his shot is rejected with 5 seconds. Underneath, trying to go up with it. The ball is loose. That's Drovish. It goes out of bounds with 1 second left. Just enough time to inbounds the ball, and this game will be over as the Maniacs drop back. Here it is, and that is the end of the game. 51-42, the final score here as the Maniacs fall in game number 3 of the Central Idaho League District 1 and 2 tournament. Again, the final 51-42. A quick break. We'll come back with stats right after this.
Simmons Natal Enterprises, where we not only back our area schools, community organizations, and civic groups, we also back the efforts of those fighting against breast cancer. Simmons Natal Sanitation hopes you'll call to ask about one of our new pink rolling totes for your home or business. When you rent one of these totes, you show your support for those battling breast cancer. A portion of the rental fees will go directly to organizations helping those in need. Simmons Natal Enterprises, backing the fight against breast cancer.
No matter if you're building a new home or just expanding the business, your best bet is to call on your construction partner, Barlow Quality Truss. Long trusted by folks across the Clearwater Valley, Barlow Quality Truss resonates confidence, building commercial, residential, and farm buildings. Call anytime for a free estimate. And with our new boom truck, you'll find free delivery to the ground within 100 miles. Barlow Quality Truss, rooting on the Maniac basketball teams during postseason play. Clearwater Valley Health and Orofino Health Clinic, along with St. Mary's Health and Clinic in Cottonwood, are proud to help support the mission of our local high schools and all their student athletes. And that's to not only be tops on the basketball court, but to be academically sound in the classroom as well. Taking care of the needs of our athletes and their families, Clearwater Valley Health and Orofino Health Clinic, along with St. Mary's Health and Clinic, staffed by only the best family practice physicians and physician assistants.
Stop anywhere in Orofino, and if you wait just a moment, you'll see them. Finke logging trucks. The Finke family has been in these parts for about as long as most. However, way back when, a strong business was started and thrives today. Finke Logging has been a strong supporter of Orofino and Timberline High School basketball and the students who work tirelessly in the classroom and on the courts. Good luck, teams, harvesting our renewable resource, timber. That's Finke Logging.
We're back here at Kellogg High School where we've just completed game number 3. Our final score here, 51-42. The Kellogg Wildcats defeat the Maniacs. Let's look at the scoring for Orofino. Drew Hanna, 1 field goal for 3. That came in that fourth quarter of play. Landon Hudson, he had 3 field goals, one of those from outside the arc. He was 2 for 3 from the line, total of 9. Quinton Naranjo, 1 field goal for 2. And Aiden Olive, 4 field goals for 8. He was 3 for 5 from the line, his total of 11. And high score for Orofino, Joel Scott, 4 field goals for 9. He was 9 of 14 from the free throw stripe for his total of 18. For the Wildcats, Luke Miller, 1 field goal for 2, 2 for 2 from the line. He finishes with 4 points in our basketball game. Colby Luna, 8 field goals, 3 of those outside the arc for his total of 20. He could have had more, but he sat down with foul trouble. Bridger McLean, 1 field goal for 3. Knowlton Machusik was 0 for 2. The high score for the game and for the Wildcats, Ripley Luna, 5 field goals, 1 of those from outside the arc, 11 of 13 from the free throw stripe for his total of 22. Again, the final 51-42. Another break. When we come back, it's the Pizza Factory Player of the Game right after this.
It happens every winter, postseason high school basketball, and every year our area schools are right in the thick of it. Atkinson Distributing is proud to support the rich tradition of high school athletics. The Orofino Maniacs squads have worked tirelessly to make their way into the postseason and have their eyes set on the ultimate championship banner. Cheering our kids on, Atkinson Distributing, where you'll find quality Chevron fuels with Techron, diesel, and home heating oils.
Today you have numerous options when selecting your IRA, and deciding which account is right for you is one of the most important decisions you will make for your financial future. Hi, this is Terry Bowling with Camus Financial Services. Give me a call to find out which IRA fits your financial needs or to update your current IRA savings strategy. You can reach me, Terry Bowling, at 476-7100 or stop by my office at 230 Johnson Avenue in Orofino to set up a free, no-obligation appointment today. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Hi, this is Terry Bowling with Camus Financial Services. I am available to help you select the right investment options when you are faced with early retirement, changing or losing a job, or any other lifestyle changes that warrant a review of your financial plan. You can reach me, Terry Bowling, at 476-7100 or stop by my office at 230 Johnson Avenue, Orofino, to set up a free, no-obligation appointment today. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
It's back, fresher and hotter. The Pizza Factory reintroduces the all-you-can-eat buffet. Lunchtime in Orofino means all-you-can-eat pizza, breadsticks, sauce, and a delicious salad bar, packed with fresh greens, fruits, proteins, and dressings. The Pizza Factory all-you-can-eat buffet is Monday through Friday, 11 to 2. Make the all-you-can-eat buffet your next lunchtime stop.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
And again, with our final score, Kellogg 51, Orofino 42. With the loss, the Maniacs will now play on Wednesday night, an opponent and place yet to be decided because we do not know the outcome of the St. Mary's Priest River game, but they will play on Wednesday, will the Orofino Maniacs. It's time for that Pizza Factory Player of the Game, and then sometimes it's not always about the guy who has the most points. Sometimes it's about a guy who shows a lot of heart, and this young man did. Freshman 5'9" guard Quentin Naranjo, 6 steals in that first half, only 2 points, and those 2 came on a steal back in the second quarter of play. So congratulations to Quentin Naranjo, our Pizza Factory Player of the Game. He'll receive a personal pizza and a medium soft drink of his choice from our friends at the Pizza Factory. That's going to wrap it up for our broadcast here today. We encourage you to listen in on Wednesday when we bring you the next Maniac action in the 2023 2A District 1-2 Boys Basketball Tournament. I want to thank our in-studio engineer, Phil Lamont, and I also want to thank the athletic director and everyone else here at Kellogg High School. 51-42, Kellogg defeats the Maniacs. We'd like to thank you for listening in. I'm Jeff Jones. Thanks, and good night.
Thank you for listening to today's Central Idaho Broadcasting sports presentation of Maniac Basketball. Our game has been brought to you by many fine community backers, and they thank you for supporting your local kids. We hope you'll continue to listen in for more of the 2022-2023 season of Orofino High School basketball. Orofino Maniac Basketball is a Central Idaho Broadcasting sports presentation on your home for sports, KLER AM 13.